Bob Banks, fresh off a... So 2 down. Bob Banks will hit next. Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. 10 runs batted in the last 5 games. Bash down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. With his pop at the plate, everybody in the ballpark needs to be on their toes. The fielders, the fans, even the press box.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job.
Hard hit for a base hit. That keeps the inning going. Add one more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end in sight. I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. Koji Matsui leading things off and takes a strike. Out to short. And plenty of time to first. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. Digging in for the Cardinals, Won Bin Cho. Pitcher blew that by him at the plate, and I'm sure he's smiling after that. If the hitter's laying low, though, it could get interesting later in the AB. Got the strikeout looking. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Efficient work on the mound there. Charlton Krause digs in now. On fire at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
I got it.
And the inning is over. First frame of the night behind us. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Horace Quintana. And that one fouled off. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That just missed. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. Tristan English now at the plate. Swings through that high fastball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Set down on strikes. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Now a chance for Braden Jobert. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 outs, bases empty. Foul ball there. 0-2 and a look down to third. Went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Noah Menlinger. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Pitch in the dirt. What a take with 2 strikes. Battling here, fouls it away. Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, that's a K. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Next up for the Cardinals, Joshua Baez. Baez batting 8th today, and he was a second-round pick back in 2021. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Still scoreless in the bottom half of the third. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third. And here's the catcher, Maverick Handley. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Righty comes to the plate. That one finds the zone. Swings through it for the K. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Runner at first, nobody out. Banks, 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance, and it'll bang off the wall. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls on. You wonder what it's going to take for this streak to end. At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. On 0-2, hitters are often expecting a curveball out of the zone. Nice job to anticipate and lay off it. Off the mark there. Ball 2. That's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. So digging in, Bin Cho. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. He's done well to get these hitters chasing at pitches outside the zone. They've got to be a bit more patient and make him come into the strike zone if they want to get to him. On the ground, Vargas. To first. 2 outs already in the home 4th. So 2 down now, and here at the plate, Charlton Krause. 0 for 1. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
That's out.
The Cardinals held hitless so far in the game. Popped up to the left into foul ground. The catcher drifting towards this one. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And that's that. Runner at third, 2 away. And now the DH, Bob Banks.
Drive him in right now. Here you go, bud.
Swing and a drive. To the warning track, makes the catch. They limit the damage. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Cardinals batting. Horace Quintana steps to the plate, currently a top 5 prospect in the Cardinals system, so there's a lot of hope in St. Louis for how we could help him down the road. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss late on that one. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And the leadoff hitter set down in the 5th. And now at the plate, Tristan English. Struck out looking the first time up. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag alone. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Braden Jobert. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time.
That's in.
He swings and fouls one off.
Inside ball.
The Cardinals trailing by 3. Bottom half of the 5th. Right through there for a strike. What a job to stifle this offense. Almost 5 full innings of shutout pitching. 2-2, and the pitch. Pops this one up, foul on the left side.
Heads up,
Pulls it down. That ends the inning. So 5 perfect innings. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in, Noah Menlinger. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Now the left fielder, Joshua Baez. First at bat was a strikeout. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The Cardinals with a 0 in the hit column so far. Up the middle, collects, fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Maverick Handley, the next to hit. Struck out swinging in the first AB. Pop up, foul on the right side. Lockwood Powell on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Perfection. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Koji Matsui. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. Swing and a miss. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the center fielder, Won-Bin Cho.
Ball inside. Hey! 1-1.
Here's a fly to center. On the way over.
You got it.
Snags it for the second out. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Just a hair behind on that fastball. He's got to get the swing going earlier. And the count 1-2. 2 outs,
1 ball,
bases empty.
2 strikes.
Popped up.
You go. Me. I got it.
That is the inning. The perfection continues. Next up, the designated hitter, Bob Banks. Switch hitter, batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field, pretty deep. Snags it on the warning track. The wind definitely played a role there. Off the bat, I thought that one was gone for sure. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Horace Quintana. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 0-1 now. Ground ball to second. Bracho. And there's one away. Still cooking to start the 8th, just 5 outs left to get. Next to hit, Kristen English. Pops this one up. Bracho settles underneath it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now at the dish, Braden Jobert. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Foul ball there. The Cardinals still in search of their first hit in this one. Grounder to the left side. Gets it to first.
He's out.
3 up and 3 down, inning over. Bottom 9. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Noah Menlinger. And everybody watching the mound, he starts the 9th inning working on a perfect game.
Yeah!
That one skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Got the batter swinging for the K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Here's the left fielder, Joshua Baez.
Aye.
Still good life on that
0-1.
pitch late in this game. On the inside corner for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining.
Now
And
batting,
here at the plate,
the
Maverick
catcher,
Handley.
Maverick.
Here it is, 1 out away from
Handley.
perfection. And that's off the
That's
inside
inside.
edge. In the air to right, and that should do it. And history. It's a perfect game. And the celebration begins. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Bob Banks. 2 hits in last night's game. Right side, hard hit. Play made, that ends the inning. End of a half inning of play. Here's a big power threat, Bob Banks. 0 for 1 so far. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Hard ground ball, that's a base hit. Lead runners around second, throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. Here's some real power at the plate, Bob Banks. 1 for 2.
Hey, no one better. He's right here.
And a rocket down the line. Fair ball. 1 run comes in. Now the second run is in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. He's safe. They clear the bases. Here's the tag, and he's out. It doesn't come much closer than that. 1 down. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. That one pushed foul. This one is labeled. It's carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. And the next batter, Bob Banks. Now this one's crushed down the line, hooking foul ball. 1 run in the inning so far. Here in the top of the 9th. That one to first. Fair ball. Round second, headed for third. The relay throw, but he's in there easily. Add 1 more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end in sight. I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. On the ground, this should do it. And that will do it. Banks was fantastic in the win. 3 hits, 2 of them for extra. Top half of the second from Springfield. And the buzz around him is really remarkable. Certainly in high demand for autographs before and after games. A lot of talent and even more upside still there. Left field getting pretty deep. It's got a chance. On the warning track and hauls it in. So 2 on and 2 out. Bob Banks will hit next.
The batter, the left fielder, Bob Banks.
And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw off line, runner scores. It's 2-1. Digging in for the Cardinals, Braden Jobert. Cho on third. English over at second. Quintana over at first with 1 away. Here's a fly to left. Banks sizes this one up. Got it. Runners tag up from second and third. He's in to score on the sac fly. We are tied at 2. Brand new ball game here after he delivered with the sacrifice fly. Good team first approach at the dish. That one hammered center field. Back there. Just shy of a home run. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. The lineup flips over. Stepping to the plate now for that one smashed to left field. Might have a chance at extras. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's headed to third. Not in time. He's safe. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the third time through the order, and that might be what's happening here. Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Foul ball there. Barely off the mark there, but he could do damage if he gets it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he swings and lofts one to deep center. This one might have the distance, and it is gone. Made them pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year, and they take the lead. It's 7-5. Big swing of the bat launches that one out of here, and that's exactly what they were looking for. It gets down, base hit. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. That's such a disciplined swing, staying tall and getting the barrel to the high fastball. That might even have been above the zone, but still some good contact. And they've got some choices now with good speed on the bases. And there's a fly ball deep to right. It one-hops off the wall, could be trouble. And here comes the runner. Relay, throw home, crosses the plate. It's 11-8. Man at second here with two away. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Griffin Lockwood Powell. The right-handed reliever. And now the runner breaks for third. Skied to left, and this should do it. Gets under it for the out, and that's your ball game. Banks launched his 20th homer of the season in this one. And I got Next up for the Cardinals, Jose Cordova. Can't get there, base hit. Lead runner hits second and heads for third. Not in time. We've got runners at first and third to open the inning. That was a great swing he put on that pitch. Got the center cut fastball and pounced on it. That thing was smoked. Huge swing, and this one sails out of here to right field. Powers this one out to right field.
Leading up
a solo shot, and they're on the scoreboard.
Brady.
It's a 2-1 game.
Joe Fair.
There is definitely a tailwind on that home run. That never hurts as a hitter. Base hit. Bases empty, one away. Batter now, Bob Banks. He's already homered in this ball game. Bash down the right side, but foul. Kicks and delivers.
Hey, nice hit, nice
That's a
piece.
hit. Add one more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end in sight. I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again. What a story. Base hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swanson goes 6'5". He throws a sinker, a slider, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A solo blast, his second of the night. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 4-3. What a fun trip around the bases for him with the lead changing hands on that homer. Ripped into the outfield. Lunging try, but it gets down. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out. Add one more to his remarkable hit streak. This seems to go on and on with no end in sight. I hope everyone is fully aware that they're unlikely to ever witness something like this again.
Hey, your turn now.
What a story.
No one bet.
Drills this one
Go,
deep
go,
to right.
go.
Way back and out of here. Home run. That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 7-5. They were down big in this one, but they didn't stop fighting, and now it's paid off. They've taken the lead. Terrific comeback. Base hit. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at 3rd. Bases still loaded with 2 outs.
Now that's
Digging in
left
for the
fielder,
Drillers, Bob
Banks.
Banks. A 5-hit ball game so far. 3 homers among them. Absolutely unloads on this one to left field. Forget it. A home run. Blasted that one out of here. Up to 5 homers in the series. And that's how they
Now
take
batting,
the
center
lead.
fielder,
It's
Juan
9-7.
Bin.
2 down and a runner at second base. Here's the center fielder, Juan Bin Cho.
3.
Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Drillers claim victory in 13. Bob Banks with an off. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. This is a prime opportunity right here. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one is gone. Made them pay for that one. A 3-run home run. The 6th of the series. And they lead it. It's 3-0. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball. Now crushed to right center, way back there. Forget it. This one is gone. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am. Crushes this one to left, and forget about it. That is a no doubt home run. Powers that one out to left. A solo shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-3. To be fair, he made great contact, but maybe credit the win with an assist on that long ball. Fly ball very deep to right field. This one has a chance. Snags it on the warning track. Two away here, nobody on. Digging in for the Cardinals, Ryan Robleski. Hit weakly on the ground. DeWitt. And that's the ball game. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Bob Banks, fresh off a standout. Stepping to the plate for Tulsa, Bob Banks made history yesterday with a 4-home run game, and to give you some perspective, that is more rare than a perfect game. Oh, great stop. And that is a nice play to end the inning. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Jose Cordova. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there's one down. Stepping to the plate now for Springfield, Joshua Baez. A lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. Grounder to first. Takes it to the bag at first. Home first moving quickly tonight, 2 away. So up next, Charlton Krause. And there's a strike. A little out front there, swings through it. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. And 1-2. 2 outs, bases empty. Popped up. Young.
I got it.
And that's the 3rd out. End of bottom of the inning.
Lead
And
up
now,
for
Tristan
Springfield,
English.
the 3rd baseman, Tristan English.
English measures 6'2", hitting cleanup, and he's been crossing the plate quite a bit lately with 8 runs scored in the last 10 games. Now here's the 0-2. Pitch is in the dirt. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Got him. Leadoff batter retired here in the 2nd. The designated hitter getting ready to hit.
0-1.
Tapped out in front of the plate. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
In time, out. Nice job there to make a stop on the forehand and keep the ball on the infield.
Second baseman,
Bang, bang play all the same. If he works on getting the throw up quicker, he'll really improve. Plenty of zip on that fastball. You can hear it sizzling, even from the press box. Looks sharp. The left-handed batter waits. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. No score here in the 2nd inning. And that's a strikeout looking. Nice job out there as he gets them 1-2-3. 2 away, runners at first and third. Banks now at the plate, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And that is a towering blast to center field, way out of here. A massive shot. 10th home run of the series.
The right
and they
fielder,
take the
number
lead.
13.
It's 3-0. Miguel Ungueto leading things off and takes a strike. Down 0-2, swings through it. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. This one in the air to right. Almanzar. And there's one down. Digging in for the Cardinals, number 4. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through it. That sinking fastball looks really hittable out of the hand, but the late movement just makes it dive under the bat. Got it. 2 down. So hard to hit a well-executed fastball in that location. No shame in fanning on that pitch. Now it's the shortstop, Michael Curiali.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Welcome back. The Cardinals at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground to short. On the run, throw to first. And very nicely done for the out. At this level, you have to be able to
The left
slow the
fielder,
game
number
down and
7,
execute, even in
Joshua.
high-pressure situations. He did a fine job right there to understand how much time he had to make the play and get the
0-1.
out. Both the pitcher and catcher have noticed how aggressive these hitters have been early in the count. Might see if they can get them to chase. 1 out and the base is empty. On the ground to first. Steps on the bag. 2 outs already in the home fourth. Stepping in, Charlton Krause. Flied to left the first time. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play.
Ball, that's out. No, inside.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. 2 outs,
2 balls,
base is
2
empty.
strikes.
And some cutting action, but misses down low. What a take with 2 strikes. And goes down on strikes. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. So 12. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Bob Banks. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Banks measures 6'2", 22 years old, a former first rounder in 2024. The 0-1 offering. Wallops this one out towards right center.
Get out of here.
Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Comes in to score. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just
Leading
rolls
off
on.
for Springfield,
You wonder what it's going
third
to take for
baseman,
this streak to
Tristan.
end. At this point, I'd be most
English.
confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-1 now. Grounds this one to short. Gloves it. Tosses to first.
he's out.
And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. The designated hitter, the next to hit. Grounded out the first time up.
Hey.
High fastball with an outstanding
0-1's the count.
spin rate. That's really tough to hit. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the second baseman, Noah Menlinger. Went down on strikes the first time through. And that one fouled off. Grounder left side. Throw to first in time. And 1-2-3, that's the end. Home half of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Miguel Ugueto.
Yeah.
With all these first pitch strikes, he's
0-1.
clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive
Hey.
and effective approach. And a
Off the
curve
plate,
misses
ball 1.
outside. And now
Ball
it's even
2.
up. Wow, he's showing outstanding discipline with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, that's a K. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. The catcher will hit next. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. The hitters in this
0-1's
lineup
the
have
count.
been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot. But then when they get down, they need to be a little
No
more
balls, 2
patient.
strikes.
Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. The Drillers, ahead by 5, here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Now a high fly ball to left center. Munoz on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Coming up to the dish for Springfield, Michael Curiali. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Foul ball there. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Strike 2. Really frustrating day for the
0-2
manager.
count.
This offense isn't showing a whole lot right now. And he goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. Digging in for the Drillers, Bob Banks. He's already gone yard in this game. That one ripped into right center. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Another day, another hit as his unthinkable hitting streak just rolls
Leading
on.
up for
You wonder what it's going to
Springfield,
take for
the
this
center
streak to
fielder,
end.
Jose.
At this point, I'd be most confident in an act of God breaking it up. Nothing else has really come close. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looked like he was a little behind on the fastball. Might have been trying to sit back for the breaking ball. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Now the left fielder, Joshua Baez. There's a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. Swings at the big bender for the K. And now the first baseman, Charlton
number
Krause.
19, Charlton Krause.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter. Here's a high chopper. Lockwood Powell takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. The perfection continues. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Tristan English. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1. Inside, ball 1.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. The hitter's probably feeling a bit confused. The pitcher went inside twice, then he went outside. Good job mixing locations. 1-2, here's the pitch. On the ground to third, Vargas. On to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. Still cooking to start the 8th, just 5 outs left to get.
Designated
Stepping
hitter,
to the plate now for Springfield, number 8. Still a ways to go, but you do not want to move away from this broadcast.
0-1's the count.
Still good life on that pitch late in this game.
Nope.
Just missed.
Ball 1. That's ball 2.
The Drillers
2 balls,
up
1
big
strike.
in this game. Here in the bottom half of the 8th. Gets under it, pops it up. Young. And now 2 down. And he's really closing in on this now with 4 outs remaining. Noah Menlinger getting ready to hit. 0-1 now. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the curveball is down and in. On 0-2, he expanded the zone but couldn't get the chase on that bender. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1-2. 1 gone, runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Tulsa, Bob Banks. Swing and a rocket. Can't get there, now maybe extra bases. Lead runner turns at second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Add 1
Now
more to
pitching
his
for
row.
Tulsa.
Back now as they hand the ball to
Number
a fresh
2.
arm to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now
So
batting,
digging in,
the
Michael
shortstop,
Curiali.
Michael Curiali.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Off balance speed, there's 1. The final out of the game and history here.